Hi everybody, this is Angel Medina here, and I'm particularly excited tonight. I'm from the comfort of my own bed. As you can see, I'm not on my chair tonight. I'm on my bed tonight, celebrating the release of, drum roll please, this, my third book, Revenge of the Gloobas, The Thousand Years War, Angel Medina. Yeah, my new book has just come out, and boy am I excited. Well, this is the paperback version. Yes, you can, this has been out for a while, but, not that it's an official date. You could get the ebook version as well. The ebook version is now available to get now. And he's on here in the East Coast. Now I don't know about the West Coast. I know I have a couple of friends on the West Coast who may be waiting, and if you haven't got your copy yet in the West Coast, you're gonna have to wait. It just means you're gonna have to wait till midnight in your particular area. That means it has to come out in Pacific time. I know Elaine, you're particularly excited, and if you're watching this podcast and you haven't gotten yours yet, then that means you just have to wait another 4 hours, because another 4 hours until the book does come out. There's nothing I could do about that. But anyway, I'm particularly excited about that. It's my fourth book overall, the third book in the Thousand Years War series. I'm kind of deciding whether should I continue with the series, or should I just cut it off right there. Well, actually, the book will tell you, but I'm not gonna. That's gonna be until the very end, so you have to really read it to find out. And anyway, just to give you an idea what the book is about, it's August 2016, 1 year after the events of Flamed. It kind of assumes you've read the first two books already. I mean, I have to tell you, I think this book is a really good standalone book. Even if you haven't read the other two books, I think you can still read this book and still enjoy it quite a bit. I really think it has a pretty good separate storyline that if you haven't got the other two yet, you could read this one and have genuine fun reading it. It has a good standalone story. I know it has animus for the first two, so if you're unfamiliar with the terminology, you may be a little lost, but otherwise, I really think the standalone story, it's what makes it so good. Obviously, Angel, which is me, the hero character, it's now captain of the NYPD, and he's been called to the King's Plaza Mall for a hostage situation, but it turns out that it's more than just a hostage situation. It's the Gloobas have found their way into a real Earth. They found a way from virtual Earth, or the virtual world, into real Earth using black holes, and now they're invading Earth. Now they're invading Earth, in real life. So anybody who dies, anybody who they get their hands on, will lose their lives for real, not just in the virtual world. And eventually the four find out that the Gloobas are out for the revenge. They want revenge for them folding their plans at first. And then you got this guy called the Evil One, who's supposed to reveal himself as the man behind all the events that have taken place. And what the Gloobas are trying to do is they're trying to they're trying to align the planets in perfect order. If you get the ebook version, the cover will be a better representation of the idea of the planets aligning themselves, and because the Gloobas, they're able to align all the planets in perfect in a perfect line. They could gain enough strength, gain enough of the sun's energy to use the death ray and strike death on Earth, and then all they gotta do is come into Earth and take Earth, and it's theirs. So it's going to be up to the four heroes to stop them. But I promise this book will be more than just sci-fi and aliens. If you're a paranormal fan, this is going to have plenty of paranormal events. Spirits are going to come alive like nothing before. This is going to be crazy. If you don't believe in spirits, just reading this book, it may make you into a believer. I for one am a believer in spirits, and you could talk to spirits, and this book will have times for the characters, the main characters will be talking to their own spirits, whether it's a dead person, a person they related to the past, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm particularly excited, and as you can see, I'm having my beer, cheers, and on my boy JF Fleming, he's having a beer for me too, Hey JF, if you could hear me, man, hope you're watching this, and cheers to you, brother, and thank you for buying a pre-order copy of my book. You are one of my pre-order customers, I got and by the way, JF Fleming, making a side note on the Hibernation, he's a fellow member of the Hibernation. He came out with a book yesterday called A Connection to Crime. I suggest you check it out if you're into crime or just thrillers in general. I really think you're in for quite a surprise. I started reading it, and the first 2 stories are pretty well written. I mean, I took a peek at the third one. It's a pretty long one, so I didn't get to read it today because I was just too busy just preparing for tonight. Figuring I'm not gonna get too much sleep. I'm gonna be launching, be doing that launching stuff, and and I was just getting busy and working on my upcoming book. If you could believe that, I've got an upcoming title, but it's not gonna be in the same series. It's gonna be a political thriller based on the 2016 election. So that's gonna be good. I don't know. It's me, or I just love my job so much. I'm doing it in the comfort. I'm doing it out of the comfort of my own bed. If you can believe that. Never thought I'd be in my own bed doing a podcast, and people will be watching. It just feels so good. So anyway. So if you got any comments, if you want to get the book, I'll put the links down. You can get it at Kindle, ebooks, including Barnes and Noble, iBooks, Kobo, Google Play. I even got some stores, in the outside region. If you live in Germany, Australia, I got some other markets as well and I got the paperbacks as well. Kuwait Space and Amazon and Lulu. This particular one is a higher quality copy. The higher quality copy is going to cost you a little more, but it comes with the quality. Let me just give you a little sneak peek on the inside here. There you go. So if you want to buy a paperback copy, I could give you I could give you the 2 websites. I could give you the cheap one, the Kuwait Space. The quality is just as good. Trust me, you're not getting ripped off or anything. And but for $1 more, you can go for the high quality version, which is $1 and something more. And then I got for $10 more. The paperback is $10.99. The high quality is about $11.99, and then for $20.99 you could get the hardcover edition, but with an extra incentive. And one of my friends has the hardcover copy, and he's enjoying it so far. Shout out to you, Mariano. Thank you for purchasing my book. But and as you can see, and as he told me, he enjoys the fact that you get an extra story with that book. And if you get the hardcover copy, you do get an extra story. Exclusive story, which means you have to purchase the particular copy if you want the exclusive. You won't get it anywhere else. So that's no incentive. If you want to spend a little more money this Christmas season, it makes an excellent gift. So I'm just excited. I'm just glad. I got some really good fans out there. Elaine, thank you so much. JF Fleming, thank you so much. Bernard Jan, thank you so much. It's just too many names. But Monique Best and on Twitter, you've been on me all day about this. I mean, I'm dying for you to read my book. Please get it, because I know you dying to read it. This is your chance, man. Cheers, brother. Thank you for cheering me on. I got too many fans that, I mean, if I didn't mention you, man, please don't be offended. It's just too many for me to mention right now. It's crazy, you know. Anderson Clark, you know, thank you. You know, it was an honor doing an interview with you. You know, if you got any questions or comments, you know, you could put them down, and I'll get to them, and I'll be able to get if you put them down, you know, between the hours of now and until maybe 2 in the morning. I'll get to them because I'm gonna be on for a while. You know, just having a good time, relaxing, enjoying the victory, enjoying the savor of a new release. You know, because I know, you know, there was a early release for the paperbacks, but now that it's official, you know, I decided to make it official now. So you know, I mean, I'll make another video later about my future plans and about the future book. I want to mix in the two, so you know, I hope you get the book. I hope you enjoy it, and for everybody who pre-ordered it, I thank you so much, and I hope you do enjoy it, and I promise you will enjoy it. It's another epic. So, you know, Elaine, yes, it's gonna be another long read, but it's gonna be another enjoyable read. So this has been Angel Medina, you know, and thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the book, and you'll see me again tonight or tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Take it easy.